So what I was thinking is,
Go ahead.
Brent tells us about the last time, or one of the most recent times, he went on a first date with a girl.
Oh.
And I would like to hear what that was like.
B, how's it going?
What are your first dates going like these days?
I only had one.
Where'd you meet her?
I had known her.
Excuse me.
She is passed. Sailing. It was a stormy night. We found ourselves on the lost seas, light breezes from the west, stronger breezes from the east. We had just had dinner at a Moroccan cafe that was run by what we like to call chimpanzees. And I mean the animal. We had ourselves some coffee with licorice. We kissed. And she said, I have to get to the other side of shore. I said, I could take you.
Also, he could take me.
She looked at me and she withered away for a moment and then came back smiling. Our linens dancing in the light breeze from the west.
Imagine if we put on an improv show in front of like 2,000 people and we did this.
The stars were forming through the night as if they were meeting for the first time at a high school reunion.
I am
getting to know each other.
I am Susan.
Some stars would shift left or right. There was a moon. We got on my boat. The motor did not work, but I 1 second, sweetheart. I shall figure it out. She said, your imperfections are the perfections that make me love the way you are. I said, it also sells if we go east. We had some more licorice left over from the coffee from the chimpanzees off on the shore there with the cabinets.
You bought so much licorice.
I took off half my linens. I was wearing 4 layers because of the sweat, because of the energy, because of the nipples that get hard and the breeze from the west.
East and west.
So we headed east. My hair whiskering away in the wind. My canopy hat flew off. I had to pretend as if I wasn't concerned for the lack of topics. I was flying off into the moon. Getting more and more lost into the dark blue ocean, now turned night as day, similar to the dye from my hair that was falling out. She took off her top. Little tits, big nipples. As white as milk. Jewels on her chest and her nipples and her clit. We shared a hot dog. Not a euphemism. It was a Nathan's dog I got from a vendor on the way. We were flying out of the particular Ellis Island that I thought was Morocco. Was not. It was just a tent with some chimpanzees serving coffee with licorice and then a hot dog stand. My boat was a...
Careful.
Whoa, guys, come on.
I don't know where you're at right now.
Great
Your
story.
little fingernails touching my
I'm not
couch
done.
cushion.
As we sailed east and west and east and west, my little penis fighting through the wind, the breeze, bald as can be, uncircumcised, so the size of the head could not be more big. Little shaft. Balls shriveling up into my anus. She licked and licked and licked and licked. No luck. I said, we must turn starboard. I told her to move the sail right, which she didn't understand. On a boat, just like the stage, right is left. So I said, pull it. After an argument, she got the sail to the other side, we went west. No breeze, penis, got a breath. Her hands cold as ice. Penis shrivels away like a kid in an elementary school cafeteria scared of the fat boy who's 3 years older. Quivers away with his chicken nuggets. Shriveled up into a corner. Laughed at by all the girls and teachers and janitors and the big ladies who work by the buses.
Look at that kid.
Eventually,
Look at the chicken nugget kid.
after some tears and some tears and some tears, she put her shirt on. I became confident. My penis, now still out of my linens, began to raise, but not much, but enough to give you the assumption that the turtle had left his shell.
Could you do the last 10 seconds? I was focused on something Adam was doing. Just before the turtle shell stuff.
We turned left. My penis, with the lack of wind, and her putting her shirt on, covering her little tits. Nipples hard as night sky, like two rocks in the middle of the ocean that a new vessel hits.
What was the turtle shell stuff?
The penis stuck inside me. Decided to say, I'm back. She looked at it, touched it lightly, cold hands. Penis retreats again. We got the shore, Jersey Shore, Atlantic City, Harris Hotel, and the Trump Tower still there. We grabbed a couple more hot dogs just to warm our hands on the dogs, rubbing them like old school campfire wood lighters.
I can see all of this, by the way.
We laughed and giggled as we frolicked on the uneven boardwalk wood, weathered away by tanning sprays and loose men. When we got to the lobby, reeking of Marlboro cigarettes, only Native American tongue, we were told they were overbooked. The Harris had no seats for us. Plus, our clothes and linens were wet, lost, damp. Plus, I hadn't put mine on. I was naked. A turtle who thought the danger was gone, but he was still nervous. So half a head peeking out of my pot belly from the eccentric nitrates of hot dogs. I ate the dogs we rubbed.
Look at his thumbs.
I ate the dogs we rubbed.
Okay, guys.
Horny but lost. I suggested a motel. Cheap cash I still had. We got one. Trump 06 motel. 6 doors, all gold. Loose beds, tight frames, all spring. We went into the room. A plastic bottle of Jack Daniels. Picked up from a street vendor at the next hot dog stand. I opened the window and a light breeze from the east hit. My penis retracted once again. I was embarrassed for the first time in the entire trip. She says, I know what is wrong with you. So she put her tongue in my asshole as I looked out that window, and I springed up as if I was God. I turned around, full on display. Martin Short, Season 2, Murder Only in the Building energy. She kissed the tip of my penis, and I would ejaculate slowly and slowly out of the tip as if I was just an infant, barfing up carrots that weren't cut too little for my ambitious mouth.
All right, guys. Next week, Jonathan and Tanner will do monologues. Brent, thank you so much. And
So
again,
yeah, that was
reminder,
the date.
keep it
She's
under
a
2
good
minutes.
person, though. We had a good time.
That was the date?
No, I did her podcast, and we had been friends, and then we went out to dinner, and that was a really fun time, and we had a great talk.
And now what?
She's
Now
lives
she's
in
doing
New
Call
York.
Her Daddy, and she's blown up. And
No, she's great, and we had a nice date, but she lives in New York, and that's, a little tough.
Would you ever move for her?
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but since you asked so aggressively eating cookies, sure, I'll move for you. If it's to the east, with a light breeze.
Adam.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I could have done that for 3 hours by myself.
Yeah, I would have
Didn't
watched
you?
that in a small black box theater. I'd pay $30 to watch that.
Can't wait for the comments. Why is he on this?
Nope. There's gonna be people that are gonna transcribe that and perform it for high school theater classes.
What do you mean I'm fired?
Scoot doo, blabbity blue.